Hello and welcome to another video from the Nebraska Industrial Assessment video series. Today we'll be talking about investigating electrical peak demand. And so why is electrical peak demand important to your business? Understanding electrical peak demand can be useful for your business to help reduce your long-term operating cost. We have seen some facilities here in Nebraska showing peak demand charges up to 64% of the total bill cost. Depending on your plant's operations, there may be effective strategies you can implement to drastically cut down on your cost. So what is electrical peak demand? It is the largest rate at which electricity is being used at a given time, or in other words, the largest power draw at a given time. It is not the actual electricity being used. A facility's peak demand will depend on how much equipment or operations are active at the same time. Since industrial facilities have a much larger power draw relative to residential or commercial buildings, they can be built heavily on their electrical demand. This is because electricity cannot be easily stored, and their power provider must build enough infrastructure to meet that high demand at any given moment.
Here in this video, we will see how electrical demand is measured and billed. And so here we have a figure that shows perhaps what an electrical demand profile might look like for a plant over the course of some time. And so we see here that the electrical demand increases to some peak value and then goes down. And so typically, peak demand will be averaged over fixed intervals. And so here we have 15-minute intervals. You'll take averages in these kind of ranges. And what will happen is the company will select the highest peak demand value that's been averaged, and they'll select that for you to be billed over the course of, say, an entire month. And so that's how electrical demand is billed.